So basically this is the root system which plant called purple lemonade developed during 80 days growing period. And basically this is how it went. I put away the top of the double bucket, and here are the visible the roots that how plant developed them. Here is interesting that some of the roots, which were the first ones, because these ones were like the first in first 2 weeks, which grew here. It seems obviously that plant like changed the structure of the roots by itself and started like going deeper. I don't know how plant perceive this, but here is evidence that something here is causing for the plant to change the type of the root from the like this tiny weak one, right, to the like the root which almost like used to be on the top of the trees. And this goes then to the bottom, all the roots. But this is cool from the perspective that here are also the lot of tiny roots, and basically plant that doesn't matter how much water I always gave to the plant, I couldn't overwater it basically, because here was always accessible lot of oxygen for the plant. So basically I could keep plant in the water if I wanted, which I didn't, but if I wanted I could, and plant would be still fine. But that's really cool by this method, that you cannot overwater plant, which is obvious because she survived everything. Basically all 80 days she grew very nicely and beautiful. She's right now in the drying period, and you can see here the roots and the root systems and how they developed, and very nice grow from that. So this looks to be quite successful method for the plants to grow, because they have the ability to regulate for themselves that which type of roots are where, and from where they take the oxygen, because on the top part of the bucket is the oxygen for the roots always available. So the bottom part can be completely submerged in the water, and it is like hydroponics, completely okay. And you don't need to use any electricity for that basically. And basically this also means that I almost did nothing from the planting of the seed. Basically I was only watering plant each day at the morning basically. That was all what I was doing. And yes, topping and changing the little bit the structure of the grow, but basically I was doing nothing. It was like 5 minutes of work, if I could call it that, but call it the name work is like, I don't know, very strange. But anyway, 5 minutes each day, very nice plant, and this was the root system, and that's all basically.